Hey you all, it's Amber from the Ostomy Diaries. In today's video, we're going to be talking about ostomy bag odors. I know I've been paranoid before, worried about do other people smell my ostomy bag, or I've eaten something funky and it's made my output smell a little worse than normal. So today I'm going to be giving you all some tips and talking to y'all about what I do to help reduce those odors. Let's get to it. The first tip I have, I used this right after I got out of the hospital, right after surgery, the Adapt Lubricating Deodorizer. This is a Hollister product. This product is supposed to help eliminate odors, but it also makes the inside of your bag, the only way I know how to describe it is like kind of greasy. So if your output's a little more thick, that's going to help that come out of the bag and not get stuck up in there and be a pain to try to empty out your ostomy bag. An alternative to this, if you can't get your hands on the lubricating deodorizer, I've used baby oil. This is a tip that my friend that had a temporary ostomy a couple years back shared with me. You can get the lavender scented baby oil. I loved that stuff. It kind of does the same thing. I do want to advise you, just use a couple drops. Don't dump too much baby oil in your bag. What I would do is the opening of my bag right here, I'd make sure the bottom is closed and then just drop a little bit of baby oil in the opening here before I put it on. And you can even kind of rub it around, make sure it gets everywhere in the bag. And that really helped my output to come back, helped me feel better if I was eating something that caused my output to be a little more stinky. You can get the lavender scented baby oil. I think there's some other fragrances in baby oil out there, so that's an alternative if you can't get your hands on the deodorizer by like Hollister or Coloplast or something like that. There's another approach you can take, and that is trying to control the odors from the outside. They make sprays that you can spray right on to your ostomy bag. Hollister has one called M9 spray. The one from Hollister that I tried was a green apple scent. It was actually a really pleasant scent. 7734 is the reference number for that. I felt like it did make my ostomy bag smell better. This is supposed to be not only an odor eliminator, but it does come in that apple scent. They make an unscented one, but the one that I've tried before is the green apple scented, and it actually smelled really good. Again, if you can't get your hands on some of the Hollister spray, because I know that some people don't have insurance, that stuff is mega expensive, even on Amazon, so I have an alternative. This is what I use on a day-to-day basis. This is body spray, Bath and Body Works, warm vanilla sugar. I seriously spray my bag before I put it on, just like a little mist. And then sometimes if I feel like there's odors creeping out of my ostomy bag, I just spray the bag before I leave the house in the morning. I spray it while it's on my body. And I feel like this, honestly, I'm just keeping it real with you guys, I feel like body spray works just as good as the M9 spray. Just being honest. You can get any scent that you want. For guys, if you're not wanting something super girly, the Axe body spray. I know a guy that's used that before. I will say that the sprays, I feel like they work a little better with this opaque, more like cloth material than they would a transparent bag that's more plasticky. I had the transparent bags right after my surgery, and if I sprayed stuff on those, I mean, the back side was still kind of a fabric material, but that front plasticky material, I don't feel like the scent really stuck to that as well as my bag that I use now does. I use the Hollister 18182. And lastly, I just want to tell you guys, it's like there's this weird thing that happens with ostomates. I feel like I smell my bag. I don't know if it's because I'm more sensitive to it or if this is just some weird thing, but I promise you, I've got some real honest people in my life, and I'll be like, do you smell my bag right now? I'll waft it towards Joel or something. I have made Joel get like right next to my stomach and be like, okay, sniff and see if you smell my ostomy bag, and they don't. Like I said, I've got some really honest friends who would tell me, so don't be paranoid. Odds are you aren't smelling as bad as you think you are. There have been some people that told me that their significant other or their friend might smell them. I hope that these tips help you control those odors. One last tip is you can control certain odors by what foods you eat. This is why it's so important to food journal those first few months after surgery. I know without a doubt if I eat tilapia, I love to eat grilled tilapia, that my output, it doesn't smell immediately after, but like the next day, my output is going to be smelling funky, like a fish. Just keep that in mind. If you know that you're going to be eating fish or something like that, make sure to carry some baby oil with you, or put it in your bag before you leave the house that's scented, or make sure to carry some kind of spray or something with you so you don't feel self-conscious about it and you can live your life. Alright, so I hope these tips helped you guys and helped teach you all how I help reduce ostomy odors from my ostomy bag. So if you all have tips, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. If you have questions, I'm an open book. Let me know. If you haven't done so yet, check me out on social media at Ostomy Diaries and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye!